Tyrone Mings, ready to take your questions for 5 minutes. So we'll give it a few seconds to allow your virtual hands to be raised. And we'll start with Dom Smith.
Hi, Tyrone. Tough night for England. Was it a game which England lost the 3 points, or in which Hungary gained the point?
Both, like you said. It was a disappointing night. We always, I think, measure our performances and standards based on what we've set previously. And tonight, I think we fell short of that. I don't think we quite done enough to win the game. Don't think we asked them enough questions. Don't think we were as free-flowing, perhaps, as we have been in the past. But listen, Hungary are a good side and made it difficult for us. So, yeah, of course, they gained a point. And we certainly feel like we dropped 2, yeah. But at the same time, like I said, we didn't, I don't think, done enough to win the game.
Gareth Southgate picked 2 attacking midfielders in the midfield 3 for one of the first times, I think, in his managerial reign in charge of England. Do you think that tonight's performance, perhaps, and the result as well, vindicates his decisions in the past to be a bit more defensive? Do you think it's due to that England maybe dropped the 2 points?
Nah, I don't think we as individuals performed well enough, and I think tactics are a very small part of winning and losing a game. I think we have to perform to this, like I said, to the standards that we've performed to before. We have to achieve those heights, and our individual performances, I don't think, were there tonight. So, like I said, we're disappointed, but we have a very good clean sheet record. And I don't think that is solely down to tactics. I think individual performances weren't quite there tonight.
Thanks, Dom. Next, we'll go to Simon Peach, the Press Association.
Hi, Tyrone. How do you think the group's shaping up now? It's not, I think people assumed it would be all but there, but you've got some work to do next month now, don't you?
Sorry, Simon, would you mind repeating that? We had a bit of feedback.
Yeah, sorry about that. How do you think the group's shaping up? And you've got some work to do next month that I think some people didn't expect you to have now.
I don't think the group is shaping up. I don't think anything's changed. This is certainly not disastrous. This is certainly not the be-all or end-all. It's a disappointing evening, because every time we play for England, every time we represent our country, we want to hit the heights that we've hit before, and we want to keep, I said before the game, we want to keep improving as a group. And sometimes in evenings like this, we learn more about each other. So it's certainly not the be-all or end-all. It's certainly not disastrous. And we're another point closer to qualifying for the World Cup.
Can I ask you about the fan trouble in Hungary, and whether you were aware of it as the match started?
I had no idea, if I'm being completely honest. I was told about it after the game, but I had no idea during the game.
One of the things that the fans did was, well, there was a banner with a player taking a knee with a cross through him. Kind of underlines why you guys have to carry on doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, everybody will have an opinion. I've spoke before on people's objections on taking the knee, and we're certainly doing good things. And I don't think we've ever come away from our stance. I mean, we've faced backlash or criticism or opposing views on taking the knee before, and we've stood collectively, quite passionately together. And that's something that I think carries us as a squad. I think the togetherness that people see is there, and that doesn't change based on banners. It doesn't change based on people's views. It doesn't change based on people opposing what we stand for. So, yeah, it makes no difference to me.
Thanks, Simon. And we'll take the final question from Jacob Steinberg.
Hi, Tyrone. The police have said that they went into the Hungary end because there was a report of a steward being racially abused by a supporter there. You obviously, as a team, experienced similar kind of thing happening in Budapest last month. Do you think that FIFA need to be stronger on the behaviour of the Hungary fans?
Well, obviously, it's very difficult for me to speak too freely on an issue that, like you said, is to do with the police. So every time we speak about racial abuse, the punishments that then follow never seem to quite be in line with what's happened. But I guess I can't speak too freely unless I know the facts. And I sincerely hope that if that was the case, then the punishments this time fit what's happened.
Thanks, everybody. We'll wrap it up there. We've got Gareth Southgate for you next. Cheers, guys.